Hi Sagittarius, it's Jill with the Healing Moon Tarot, and today we're going to do your June 2018 general reading. I have been under the weather, and I just didn't have the energy to keep messing with cameras and lighting and so forth to do multi views, so we're just going to focus on the cards today because that's what's important anyway. I've been doing a pretty simplistic reading today, but I've really enjoyed them, and the messages that have been coming through have been awesome. We're going to pull a card for your mental space, physical space, emotional space, and spiritual space, and then we're going to do a couple action or suggestion cards for the month for you. And please excuse any of my sniffles and whatnots. I'm feeling better. I just have this like residual stuff lingering. This weather here in the southeast, the non-stop rain and so forth is really taking a toll on me this month. All right, so let's pull a card for your mental space. And we have the Five of Cups. So Sagittarius, this is a time of grief or a time of like longing for what has been lost. And so mentally, you may need to give yourself a break here. You may need time to digest whatever this emotional loss has been for you, whether you've actually physically lost someone has passed, or you've lost a relationship or lost some kind of connection that has your heart feeling a little beat up. But this card comes with a beautiful reminder that there is more yet to come, and I love that the card is laid out this way because it's almost like, okay, I'm here, I have lost this, and I'm feeling sad, but then beyond his sight, there's more beautiful cups in this beautiful tower reminding us that, yeah, we can sit here and we can grieve and we can deal with our feelings and deal with ourselves. But this is a nice reminder that we need to keep going. So Sagittarius, it's okay to give yourself time, that mental break to, just deal. But that does not mean stop. Please don't get stuck there. It's important to have that time to grieve so you can accept it and it doesn't keep coming back to bite you in the future. You have to deal with stuff. You can't just like throw it over your shoulder and pretend like it didn't happen. That doesn't allow you to emotionally digest it and deal with it all. So let's pull your physical space, and we have the Seven of Cups. So physically, you might be feeling a bit indecisive. Sorry, I couldn't find the word. You may be feeling a little indecisive about what plans you want to make or which direction you want to take. In your physical world, like, these are both still cards. So Sagittarius, the month of June may be a reserved month for you, where you're kind of inside of yourself, dealing with things, unsure what routes you want to take, unsure where you want to go, unsure what you want to put energy into. Physically, this can be your actual body or something to do with your work or leisure times, and you're just kind of standing there looking at all your options without really choosing one or interacting with anything here. It's like standing in front of a big vending machine and hem-hawing about what button you're going to push, right? So physically and mentally, it looks like this is a time that you're going to have to take some pause. And the answers may not be immediate. The relief may not be immediate. But don't get frustrated in the pause. Some people, and I know Sagittarius, you all don't like to sit still very well. So I see that being kind of a frustrating space for you to be in. But the more you are aware of it and hold yourself accountable and stuff, the quicker you'll be able to get through it. All right, let's pull a card for your emotional state. we have the Six of Wands, which is a card of celebration, accomplishment. So emotionally, there may be a point in the month of June where you're like, okay, I did it. And it may be getting through some of this stuff, because the six is, like, I always see it as like a graduation, or this completion, like, yay, I did it, and now people are really excited for me, and they're proud of me, and I'm proud of myself, and I really feel accomplished. Those are the kind of energies that come through with that card. So emotionally, you may get to be able to get to this point where you're like, okay, freaking did it. And maybe that's why you're feeling this morning. Maybe you're coming to the completion of something like school, if you're graduating from high school or college, or completing some kind of thing. And that may also be why you're physically unsure where you're going next, because you've come to the end of this thing, and it's time to move on, and it's time to do something different, be somewhere different. And that can cause some grief and indecision, like, okay, what am I doing next? Where am I going? Where am I going to put my energy, Sagittarius? But emotionally, it looks like you are feeling in a really good place, and you're like, okay, I got this. I've got some things figured out. Other people are able to be aware of the work that I've put in and help me and feel good about accomplishing this stuff. Let's see where we're at spiritually. We have the King of Wands. So spiritually, you may have a little bit of a fire lit under your rear end, or in contact with someone who is I just had this idea of like a preacher, but he was like preaching hellfire and brimstone, like, and that's not what I want to tell you, but it just flashed through my head, and then I couldn't think of anything else. But the King of Wands is passionate. He is going to tell you all about his beliefs and his thoughts and ideas and his relationship with his spirituality. That's a really, like, you're gonna know about it, and you may very well be in a space where you want to tell the whole world how you feel about your spirituality, or you're in the company of someone who's providing a lot of inspiration there, who's teaching and telling and sharing and helping you through that. So regardless if this is somebody in your life that you're like, okay, I have something to learn from this person, and with it being a King of Wands, like, this is King of Fire, like, it's just passion, and it's bright, and you can't help but to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like sitting around a campfire. You can't help but to watch the flames dance, right? So he is very good at expressing himself and sharing his viewpoints from a really passionate, exciting kind of space. So if that doesn't seem like it aligns with you right now, and maybe you're not spiritual at all, maybe your spirituality plays more in your friend relationships, or the love you share with others, or however that works in your life. But I would be mindful for some of this passion and excitement. Is it you? Is it people around you? If it's somebody around you, and maybe willing to, you might want to make yourself more willing to listen to them and interact with them, hear their point of view, understand why they're as excited as they are. Try to learn something from them that you can then take back to yourself and help you grow in your own journey. Let's take a couple suggestion cards for you for the month, Sagittarius. We're going to pick this one, Page of Coin, and the Five of Coin. These came out for Scorpio as well, Sagittarius. Actually, I think all three of these. No, these two. I don't know. My brain's not working. All right, Sagittarius. So here, the Page of Coins, like, like I said, I really have a strong feeling that some of you have actually completed some kind of training or schooling or something that's coming through very strong. And with the Page of Coins, like this is brand new, like young, immature energy that's excited to bring something into the world. Like, okay, this is my brand new idea or my brand new skill, my brand new whatever, and I'm going to put it out there in the world, and I'm going to be excited and energetic about it, and I'm going to see what comes. So I definitely see him as kind of like a student or a newly graduated kind of student. Like, okay, I'm ready for the world. I'm ready to get out there. I'm ready to start my job. I'm ready to do the damn thing. I'm ready to make some money, whatever it is. But you also may be feeling a little destitute. I can't speak. Destitute. This card is the Five of Coins, and it's depicted here with two people who are shut out in the cold, if you will, from this big, beautiful, which I assume is a church building in the background, and they're poor and they're cold and they're whatever. But if they were only to lift their head, they would see that there is a support system right there above them. So you may have a lack of funds. You may be in this brand new space after whatever that completion is, and okay, now I need to get it going. Now I need to make some money. Now I need to get myself out there and get engaged and get involved in whatever this is. But you may be feeling like, but oh, I'm broke, or I've had mishaps financially, or I don't have a lot of security there right now. But this card calls you to lift your head up and pay attention to what's around you. You may have amazing opportunities headed your way, amazing support systems surrounding you, but if you're just walking and looking at your feet and feeling sorry for yourself, you're going to miss it all. So I believe that, especially with the combination of these two cards, hold your head up high. Hold your skills up high. Like, this is me. This is what I can create. These are the skills I have in this world. This is how I'm able to tangibly create something with value or worth or whatever it is in this world. And I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I'm going to appreciate that I have this. I'm going to appreciate that I've accomplished this. And I'm just going to work really hard to put it into the world and have a good attitude about it with my head held high. And things could really start to come into me. I'll stop missing all these opportunities if I hold my head up. Because this kind of energy, this oh whoa, poor's me, slumped over, watching my feet as I walk kind of energy, you're going to miss so much, Sagittarius. So I really feel like that's going to be important for you this month, to just be mindful, to keep your eyes open to the opportunities around you and the support system that's around you. Awesome. Well, this was really fun to do. I'd really love to hear some feedback from you. If this resonates from you, you're welcome to leave a comment or message me on one of my social medias. My Instagram is linked below as well, and I do a daily card pull that I really enjoy doing it. I kind of just take a card and write a very short blurb about what it is and invoke some questions and thoughts. And I personally use that as part of my meditation and prayer practices in the morning, just to provide me some focus each day and help me stay aligned with who I truly hope to be as a human being. And so if you would like to interact with me doing that, you're welcome to find me on Instagram. I'd absolutely love to have you. And I believe that's all for today. I will be back in a couple weeks with another reading for you. And if you would like to not miss that, you can hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Be well. Bye.